Hello everybody, welcome back to Canadian Scrap Sisters. This is Amy, and this week Nelda and I are doing a challenge with postage stamps. And we also have our little friend here. If you haven't tuned in, we have a contest because this little guy needs a name, and whichever name I like the most and I choose will get some happy mail. So today for the postage stamps, the first thing I did was I did a tag. So I took a piece of scrap paper that I'm generally not going to use, and then I just cut out, this is for the template for it. So you just take your glue, your medium, whatever you wanted to use, and I chose to use some Mod Podge this time. And then I just take all these here, which, oh, that's a nice one. Parisian Islands. Ooh. Has anybody ever been there? We're hoping it's spring now, but it's not really spring because we just woke up to some more snow here. So that's not always wonderful. I hope that someone out there is having some nice weather and enjoying spring. Ours usually comes a little late, but that's okay. And I just put this one upside down, and you know what? Doesn't matter. It just does not matter. You can use, if you don't have postage stamps, you could use, if you have a punch out a bunch of different things. You could do circles, squares, whatever makes your heart content. So we're just gonna do a few more of this here, just to show you. And I'm messy, and when I organize, I can't find things. I keep losing everything I go to look for in my craft room. I can't find it, and it's not even a mess right now. I just reorganized. So this is kind of what I did here, just to give you the idea. It's not really hard to do, so you just take whatever you want there. So Magic of Time, I already have one that's finished. So then I'll just take my template here. I'll just turn it this way, just so it's kind of the same. And then you can just cut your corners like so. And then just trim off the excess here that you don't want there, like that. And then we have our tag here, and I'm just going to grab my I can't remember what kind this is called. I first saw this on Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I bought it on Amazon. Because sometimes I don't want just the hole. I like to have this here. And then you take your ink and you ink all around it. And then I just took a little piece of fabric that I had here, and then I just tied it up. I should probably ink first. I'm going to ink first. Sorry. I am a little disorganized. I have ADHD, so excuse my brain. I hope it doesn't bother too many people. It bothers me, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take my ink here, my black soot oxide. I have mostly the oxides because I like to use water with them a lot. They change colors, and I just find it so cool. So here, I'll put this guy in here, like so. If you can tie it, or you can staple it, you can sew it, you can do whatever you like with it. This one, I liked how they turned out, so I didn't sew it. There you go. Oops. And there you go. You got your lovely tag here. And I did some stamp. It's already stamped here. You can add something on the front or whatever, decorate it more. But I just wanted to, like, these are just pretty, really. I mean, you don't have to really do much more there. So this is number 1. And then for number 2, I'll just set these aside here. Number 2, I did some paper clips here, just regular ones. Look how pretty. I don't know, hope that's not too shiny there. And then you can write on the back if you wanted. And then here I just took a piece of scrap paper and another stamp. I thought the little kitty was cute. So I'm gonna find here, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of a book page on this one. So just a little bit of writing. There we go. And then I'm just gonna ink it up again with the black soot. Like that. You guys have all, oh, maybe it was come out. You guys have been so amazing. We have 50 subscribers now. Thank you so much all for your support. We really appreciate it. And I'm going to glue this on. And sometimes we forget to like and subscribe. We're still new here. Okay, I'll set this guy here. And then I just want this one to be just, well, maybe I'll use a little bit of this. Here, we'll see. I don't know what this is called. I bought it off Temu. Temu does have some really good stuff. And they also have some not so great stuff. So, it is what it is. There we go. Put that there. And then I'll ink this down. I'm just going to get this paper off here if I can. There we go. I got rid of so many. I had like a full office envelope full of them, like all Canada, and I'm like, I can never use all these. So, and this is Tombow Aqua Liquid Glue. I don't use it very often, but for little projects I do sometimes. And here we go. We're going to put our little cat right there. And then with my giant scissors here, I'm going to cut it here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with I did with the cougar there. Like that. And then I'm going to just, oh, I'm going to give him a little bit more glue. He's like, no, I'm not sticking there. You're not putting me down. I'm putting up a fight. There we go. Be a happy kitty. There you go. Nice kitty. I'm not really a cat person, but they seem to like me, so that's okay. We have a stray cat that wanders around our neighborhood, and my neighbors have bought it an outdoor house, and they feed it, and it's apparently really skittish with people, but she likes me. So that's okay. So I have these two now. So if you've never done this before, again, sorry for my mess. I am messy when I'm crafting. So I did, these are about, what, almost 2 inches, I think. Yeah. So I do about 1.5 inches width for the paper I'm going to use. So I'll use some of this one here. And you want it to be on this bottom side, not there. So we're just going to slide this in here. You can use any kind of paper you want. And then just put it so it's long enough. And then I'm just going to glue that side. And you can, I mean, there's endless things you can do with paper clips and postage stamps because everybody has those. I even still collect them from my Happy Mail that I get. So it's always fun to do something like that. So there we go here. And what do I want to do? I'm not using that one. I think, figure out my line here so I know where to go. There we go. And I think for this one, maybe I'm going to add several stamps. I'm going to do it just a little bit. I think I'm just going to do stamps. How's that? I just changed it right this second. I decided I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put her there. And I really like this one, the flowers. I don't know what kind. Iris. Oh, those are so pretty. I'm not a good gardener. I seem to be able to manage tomatoes. And I I grew peppers, but they were like, they didn't start blooming till the end of summer. It was so weird. So I'm going to try again this summer. We'll see how that goes. Oops. I'm used to working with art glitter glue, so it doesn't really give me much give. So I like that. Except for the globba glue, I'm so sorry. That is just awful. Unacceptable. All right, and then we have another little pretty queen here, different color. Hope everyone's having fun with whatever you're doing whenever you get time to. I don't know, wouldn't say fortunate, but I get to do it whenever I want to because that's how I keep sane. Oh, look at this. This is Christopher Robin's. I have a few of them. I think they're in my next project that I did here. I'm just looking for another stamp. I think I'm going to go purple. How's this one? And stamps, when we, before we moved out here, you know, I did a lot of garage sailing and stuff like that, and that's where I got most of my stamps from. Put this one here. Stay. I did better with that one. I did much better with that one. Now it's sticking to my paper. And then I need another small one here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, how perfect is that? Another queen. Come on, glue. Nelda's cat is dreaming. I think she just groaned. I'll just put that one there. Move my mess over. And then that's all I'm going to do. I mean, you could put gems on there. You can put a dangle on there. Like put an eyelet or whatever. Yeah, I like those. So I got 3 paper clips. So I'll just put these aside, and then my last one, sorry, I'll clean up a little bit here for you guys. We have tape so we know where to go. All right, seriously here, let's be serious. Okay, I did pre-sew these at home because I'm not bringing my sewing machine. So my third idea was I have a whole, not baseball card holders, but they're for coins. So I thought, well, that's pretty. So I got one with, there's a sunflower here, Dracula there, vampire. And then I put the other one on the same side. And here's Winnie the Pooh. I hope there's no glare on that. He's in the honey pot. And then here he is with Tigger and Rabbit and Piglet and Eeyore. And I don't know if Rue's in there. And then this one I just, you know, blue and pink go together, I think. Yeah. So what I did for these, I just pre-sewed them around because I didn't want to staple because I didn't think it would look nice, and I don't think glue is going to work very well with that. So I'm just going to cut right in the middle here. And then I'm going to cut this guy off here. And then I just used my crocodile. And I'm going to use the 3/16 just to cut a hole here in the corner where I want to put my eyelet. Like that. Same thing here. Like that. And then whatever color eyelets you want. I have gold and black. I think, let's see here what I can find. Got a gold. Do I have a black? That's close enough. All right, there we go. So we got those. I'm going to put this one in with the vampire. And then you have your little nub here and your one on the bottom. And then you just put it in and squeeze it. Give it a good squeeze. There we go. See, it's all ready to go. And then same thing with our sunflower one here. Oops. Yeah, you go in there. And then push it hard again. And there you go. Put you away. And then I have some jump rings. You use at least a big one, and then I'm going to use, I think, a medium one here. I've got gold and silver. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not fussy that way. So I got my little tools here, so we just need to bend that open so that you can get it in your eyelet here. Get back here, you. Okay, are you serious? Oh. It always works perfectly when you're at home, right? Like, oh, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one and this one. I'm going to squeeze them together like that. There you go. There's one. And then two. This one's easier for sure. Just put that in there. I used to be able to do this with one hand, but now I have arthritis in my thumb, so it's a lot harder to do. And then here's my vampire. Look at that. How easy that was. See? Sometimes it's got to make you work for it, I think. There we go. Is that good? Yeah. And then last one here. There we go. Right in there. And there. Ugh. I always double check them before I put them in a book. Sometimes those little things open up. And then you take your little ball pin. I found a whole bunch of them at Dollarama. So that's my go-to. I look there first before I go anywhere else. And there you have your little dangle here. And then my other ball pin. You can also use a safety pin. You can use a paper clip. You can use whatever you wanted. I just chose to use these because I have lots of them. So here we have what we've done. Oops. So we have our little postage dangles here. And then we have our paper clips here. And then we have our tags. So that's what I did for our stamp challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. And please like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget about the contest to name the hippo. We'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.